Hello there. I just watched a Big Think video. I love Big Think videos, by the way. This one was by Michio Kaku. I hope I'm saying his name right. I'm probably not. A theoretical physicist among lots of other things. Very smart guy. And he's talking about alien brains. Specifically, he's talking about science fiction movies in which space aliens that humans encounter are of course, based on humans and tend to exhibit the same characteristics as humans do, and in some cases, especially I think Star Trek fans will recognize this, they speak American English, which of course is completely unrealistic and kind of humorous. And a lot of what Mr. Kaku says, I completely agree with, like that it's silly that they're speaking American English. But he said that if we were to meet alien advanced civilizations, and I think he's talking about, so I'm going to refer to alien civilizations, extraterrestrial civilizations that are so advanced they can build a spaceship and come here and meet us. Or that we could somehow encounter them out in space when we get there. He's saying that they could be completely different than us. They could have a completely different way of looking at the world. Their senses could be focused in a different way, like he mentions a dog. A dog's senses are concentrated in smell. A bat's senses are concentrated in sonar, and that sort of thing. And, well, of course he's right about that. There are two things that make me think that if we do one day encounter extraterrestrial civilizations, we will probably find some that are eerily similar to our own. And those two things are, one is convergent evolution, and the other is the rarity of the type of intelligence necessary to make a spaceship or the internet, or even just to write a book. On Earth, at least, that type of intelligence in a species is limited to one species. There has only been, as far as we can tell, one species on Earth smart enough to develop a written language, smart enough to build an automobile, to even think about going into outer space, and that's humans. Convergent evolution is when two unrelated species develop similar means of adapting to similar circumstances. And not only does that happen all the time on Earth, but there's every reason to think that if we find life on another, rocky planet, if we find carbon-based life on another rocky planet, it will have evolved according to some, at least, of the same circumstances that exist on Earth. And it will have probably taken some of the same strategies to get there. And if we find intelligent life elsewhere in the universe, I think it's highly likely that it will have evolved to some of the very same influences that we did, that produced the kind of intelligence that, of course, not all humans have, but we are a species that can produce Michio Kakus. We are an exceptional species in that way, and any other species that has an advanced civilization and is able to send a spaceship into outer space is going to be an exceptional species, maybe even more exceptional than us. And I suspect that at least some of the time it will have developed according to very similar environmental pressures, and will probably be surprisingly like us. It might communicate through smell, as some animals do, or through motions and gestures. Even some humans do that. Sign language. Colors, who knows? But I think in the long run there would be an eerie number of similarities between us and most other species capable of developing into advanced civilizations. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good one.